Good morning, everyone. Today, welcome to another episode of Blerd Line Podcast. As you can see, we're running one short, but it's okay because you got the two of the best looking hosts ever running the show today. We got the one and only Lady G. Okay, you know what I'm saying, with the purple hair, flexing it. You feel me? With that Demon Slayer shirt. Okay, making it high. And then you got your one and only Captain New, aka the
Mr.
ugliest.
Sexy Voice himself.
Exactly, Mr.
Your radio voice.
Late Night Quiet Storm voice himself. Mr. I'm about to serenade them panties. Captain New, what's popping? How y'all doing this morning, man? We got a lot to cover. We had a lot of showing this week, and it's going to be fun. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about this Summer Games Fest and how Sony took all the thunder. We're going to mention, we're going to talk about how Xbox has something to prove, our predictions, what we want to see, what needs to be shown. We're going to talk about how Black Adam came through with a trailer that looked very nice and delicious, and how DC can actually make some noise out here with that beautiful movie. Hideo Kojima has his own rumored game to be coming out, a horror game. And then Joker 2 was announced. And I am extremely happy. So, before we get started, Lady G, how was your week?
Boy, I'm figuring another job. I love my job. It's cool. I love the people, but they got me out here doing crazy stuff. Like I feel like my muscles are expanded through my shirt. I've been carrying toilets and AC units, and I was like, I looked at my manager. I was like, do I look like a man?
Oh damn, got you out here doing heavy lifting?
I'm tired. Friday supposed to be an easy day. I did 2 toilets and 4 AC units. I am tired.
Dear Jesus.
I literally slept the day where I didn't even get to touch my game. Like I didn't get to touch the game. I just been watching One Piece and work. But how was your week?
My week's been cool. It was kind of rough. Thursday, I had a site that it was going smooth. Like the 2 days before, I had 23 pumps one day and I had 28 pumps to configure, and I got done with those within like 6 hours.
Dang.
And then Thursday, I only had 10 pumps, so I'm thinking, oh, I'm about to be done within 4 to 5. I'm done. I had two pin pads that could not configure right, and I was the last site to open up. My site didn't open probably till like I think 8 in the morning. Their time, like site time. So I was tired. It was rough. It was frustrating. I'm just sitting there, just trying to get it done. Like I was going through all of it, and we was on the final part. Like I like to troubleshoot all my problems throughout the process. So at the end, all I have to do is like, you can leave. We done for the day. Have a good one. That was not the case with this, man. I was tired as hell. And then yesterday, I slept for like 13, 14 hours. And then my AC broke.
Damn. Probably why you woke up. You probably would have been asleep longer.
Man, like, so yeah, downstairs, the AC works. Upstairs, AC don't work. So I've been sleeping on the couch. I put the blow-up mattress in our second living room. I've been slumped. It's a cool 71. And it's
2 different thermostats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for him to fix the unit, and then I can move back upstairs where it's comfortable. I can be in my office. Because right now, my PlayStation's downstairs. I play in the living room. I'm comfortable down there, and I mess around about to take my work shit down there. Because it is unbearable. But we here, we chilling. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to go over because Summer Games Fest was actually on Thursday on my terrible day at work. And man, was it a struggle to stay up during that entire 2 hours showing of games that either were shown at Sony State of Play that took all the hype, or games I just did not care about. And then we had Ninja Turtles, which you don't have it pre-ordered, we can no longer be friends. So, Lady Gunner, are we still friends, or are you being childish?
We still gonna be friends after this streak.
Okay, bet. As long as we still going to be friends. Right now, you're an associate because I know you ain't got it.
Dang,
So,
you don't know me. I could order it right now on my phone.
the release date is June 22nd. No,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, June 16th. That's a lie. June 16th. The release date for the Ninja Turtle game is June 16th. That is next week. They showed it and they said, here you go. And we got my boy Jesse. So we're going to get into that even further. But Lady Gunner, what was your thoughts during the Summer Game Fest, if you was able to catch it?
I didn't get to catch it at all, really. I had to put in overtime and then I had to run it. I think Thursday was my sister's graduation. Or was it Wednesday? One of those days she had a graduation thing. When I say I've been tired, everybody's graduating this week or Mondays or Tuesdays. I think her graduation was Thursday, so I didn't get to catch it at all. They didn't get done till like 9 or
I'm
5.
sorry, G. I'm literally, I was watching something with my wife and Jesse was the first name, Cassie. I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's 98 degrees in my room right now, so let me be.
So if he don't relax. Yeah, nah, I didn't get to catch it at all. I caught the other ones with this one. I was like, dang. But I'm definitely catching the Bethesda tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the Bethesda one's gonna be serious. So just to go over a few things, what we seen, we had Aliens: Dark Descent with the world premiere. We had the Callisto Protocol, which is going to be a phenomenal horror game, I believe. We have Flashback 2 that was shown. We also had a Fort Solis, another horror game, space horror game. We had Stormgate. We had High Waters. We also had Goat Simulator 3 that looks beautiful. We also had Midnight Fight Express, Warhammer, One Piece Odyssey, Layers of Fear looked really good. Witchfire, which basically I'm a wizard with a gun. Take that as you want, but I'm a wizard with a gun. I can do magic with my left hand. I put a cap in your ass with the right.
Multitasking out here.
I am very dangerous. And then Routine. It was a Xbox exclusive horror game that I really enjoyed. That I saw. Xbox actually had 2 games that were exclusive that was shown, which is nice. There wasn't any title game called American Arcadia. What I want to get into Nightingale, and then a very special one towards the end. So I want to go ahead and talk about the theme I think I picked up on for this Summer Games Fest. Space horror video games are coming through with a vengeance.
I don't know why horror games are becoming so popular. Like that stuff is scary. Like people enjoy sitting there about to poop themselves. Like y'all enjoy this. Y'all
Yes,
enjoy this.
because it forced me to be engaged in the games, forced me to be involved, be
You can't
immersed
be
in the
engaged in
world.
adventure games or sports games. No, I don't want to go around the corner and feel my heart and my butthole slap hands at the same time. Like I don't want to feel
he
that.
said, he said, the
I don't
heart
want.
in.
I don't want to feel that. I just want to play my game. Like, oh, okay, shoot some aliens. I don't want to. Light is dark. The little flashlight on the guys. I am going to get the Resident Evil remake 4, and that's gonna be the first horror game I ever stream
Oh,
other than Dead
see,
by Daylight.
absolutely,
But
it's beautiful. But
I don't
these
see why people enjoy that. Like you over here, like, oh, all the people that played what was that one game, Outcast,
Outcast
or
wasn't scary. Outlast was. It was called Outlast.
oh yeah, yeah,
It
no,
wasn't
no,
scary.
Outsiders. It's
Outsiders.
some horror game that's like 1, 2, and 3, and like you crawling with a camera.
Yeah, Outlast.
Yeah.
It wasn't scary. So with these, so the thing about horror games that I truly enjoy, it forces you to know your environment. It forces you to be engaging. It forces you to go around a corner where you don't want to go to figure out this one puzzle piece. So like with action adventures, like so they will force you to do a mission, but you're just like, I'm just doing this mission so I can move on or, go along with the story. But in horrors, it's the same thing, but it's like I'm involved now and I have to look at and pay attention what I'm looking at.
I'm going to look you deep in your eyes. So you enjoyed What's that game?
Outlast.
Evil Within.
Even Within was sick, and I loved it. I need to play 2. It was great. Even Within was great.
I'm
Even
breaking. I'm breaking.
I need Evil Within 2. So one thing the Callisto project, I mean protocol showed that I'm really looking forward to is how engaging the environment is. So say you're in
aliens falling out the vents. Are you telling me you gonna want to play that?
oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So with this one, it gives me the same stress level that like a Elden Ring or Dark Souls game gives me. Like I have to beat it, or I'm gonna be this game's gonna try to call me a bitch, and I ain't no bitch. So with the with CP, one thing that I really saw that I think is good is that you can basically die from environmental harm by your surroundings. So say you get jump scared because one of the creatures jump out and you think you can back up and think it's safe. Well, during their gameplay of this game, you backed up into a rotating engine that actually chops you up and you don't know it's there. So it forces you to pay attention of every crevice, every corner, everything around you to make sure that you're in a particular area in which you have to engage in enemies that either you have to roll and dodge or you shoot. Another beautiful thing about this game, I have the force. I can grab these creatures with force energy and throw their asses anywhere I want.
That's the only good thing, bro.
It's beautiful. That's great. That's environmental engagement with other creatures going along. I believe is great for horror games just because now it forces you to pay attention. Your head has to be on a swivel. You have to pay attention to the sound. You have to pay attention to what's going on as far as table, chairs, getting weapons, to these creatures moving. And they come out of nowhere. So that's great. I believe that game is going to be one of the games that people are anticipating, but also going to follow through and be a very exciting and engaging game. I personally have high expectations for that particular project. So
all I know is every time you play that game, stream it. I want to watch it. I'm not buying it. I'm not playing it.
We will fine. We'll play together in Discord. Yeah. I'll share my screen in Discord so we can play together. How about that?
Yeah, because that's the only one I'm playing in my head.
She said that's the only way.
My friend was share screening and I'm over here jumping in Evil Within. A dude come around the corner with a chainsaw and he hid in the locker and just cut the locker up. I was like, oh my God, bro. But they be turning the camera all weird. I can't.
That's cool. That's perfectly fine. Some other games. I mean, so the theme was basically horror space video games was the theme. So another project that I thought was cool was Routine. It was just an announcement. I mean, it was a good announcement trailer. It's an Xbox exclusive game that was shown. It was inspired by Dead Space. But beautiful thing about this, and I'm going to get it and I'm going to send it to Sarah and we're going to play together. It's no monsters. It's giant robots. It is giant robots on a freaking spaceship that have taken over. So it's iRobot in space.
No.
It's iRobot in space. So I'm extremely happy. For all those who are interested in any of the video games that are being talked about right now, here is the link to the trailers that have been announced.
More than 2/3 of those are space horror games.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And again, we had an update trailer of what was it? What was that game? Outlanders, Outriders, I believe. If I could be corrected, I think it was Outriders. Yes, Outriders.
The DLC for Outriders?
Yes, the DLC for Outriders is,
I think it's called like World's End or something like that.
World Slayer.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that.
That's Destiny.
Yes, it's Destiny, but an adult version, but I love it.
That game, that update is 100% Destiny, the Witch Queen inspired. I don't care what anyone says. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, this looks very familiar. Okay. this looks good. That's a Titan that it's basically looking. Oh wow, they have a hunter idea here too. Oh no, here comes the warlock with lightning. You don't say. You don't say. Okay, who's the big bad? Some lady with witch powers. That's you don't say. But we're not in space.
Outriders is trying. They're trying.
Oh, that game looked absolutely
It looks
beautiful.
sick. Yeah, so yeah,
It looked like Diet, like Pac said, it looked like Diet Destiny. That's what it was.
I don't think it's Diet Destiny. It's like the great value version, but
That's
Outriders Destiny.
that's hilarious, and you
I feel
know
like
it is.
everybody that was on Destiny went to Outriders and came back to Destiny. So they just trying to grow out here, expand.
I mean, far as you are correct, it was good, but it looked extremely like Destiny. 100%. I saw nothing but a Destiny influence in that one trailer.
I think you're just being you just put on your Nick Judgment goggles. You gotta see the beauty in it.
I do see the
Like, cause
beauty.
it's four different subclasses. Destiny has three. Well, they only have three classes. Outriders has four.
Oh my goodness! So they added one to just one up Destiny. Outriders. Congratulations, you did something. I am proud of you. You're no longer Diet Destiny. You're Canada Dry.
Dang. I mean, I can't really say. I still loved it. It was like, I don't know. I think when you first played it, it was a different experience, different breath, But yeah, it started to feel like Destiny. Just makes you want to go back to Destiny,
Of
where
course.
you can float around and fly and stuff.
Yeah, Destiny is like that toxic relationship that you know you shouldn't be in, but you stuck. It's like I know I shouldn't be here,
Man,
but you
I was off Destiny for a month, and Destiny's like, "Which queen?" And I was like, "Okay,
right.
I'm
I'm
back."
here, and then I just the new season that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the armor that I'm trying to get for my Titan about to look.
Bruh, we grinding. I'm
Oh,
getting it for everybody.
you know what I'm saying?
That flaming skull, nightmare skull look.
Come on now, that whole armor's about to be nasty. And yes, Datpad, if you guys are interested in any of the reviews, Datpad did a review on that game. It was his very first review, and one of my, it's how he got his foot in the door to do review games. I'm so happy that he gave it a mid score. So outside of the horror space genre games, I was really interested on seeing, well, of course, the Ninja Turtles was announced, and that was clearly the biggest win of the entire Summer Game Fest, because we can play with 6 people co-op, kicking ass, eating pizza, and giving people the hands. Yes, I said giving people the hands in 2 different ways, but you get the point. It's beautiful. And when we play this game together, I am Ralph, because that is law. Do we understand this, Lady Gunner?
You be whoever. I just know I'm gonna practice so I can beat you one day. I got to.
So
You
with
play
the
Dragon Ball Z, Tekken. It's like, I'm gonna try this Capcom game. I'm gonna try this.
absolutely.
I be trying to fight people in Mortal Kombat, but they be like, "Oh, that game's mid. That's trash." And I'll be like,
What,
"That's
11?
the only game I'm decent at." Yeah, a little bit.
I can play you in 11. I don't enjoy it, but if that's something you want to play, we can definitely get that in.
Yeah.
So another game that I was really intrigued with was American Arcadia. It's independent. It's an indie title game that basically follows the protagonist in this game from a Big Brother view, and it's literally controlled by the media for some aspect, and you're trying to expose something that's going on, and how it's shown. Have you watched Ron Burgundy, Anchorman?
Yeah.
It gives that feel of that era with the with a very good aesthetic design. I'm intrigued on what they're trying to do here. That's a game that caught my attention, where I want to invest some time into. It definitely was like, ooh, what is this? I must play this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had 2 things happen that made this overall experience for Summer Game Fest not a complete snore. Because it was one of those moments, like if you skip school during this time, you miss like Tupac coming back. And that was Capcom showing Guile in his beautifulness mustache, and his massive arms, and his heavy hits, and Nintendo. Capcom's on a roll. Let's just get that there. Capcom's on a roll. They've been on a roll, and I don't see them slowing down no time soon. Thank you, Capcom. Street Fighter 6 looks fun. It looks great. There has been gameplay out there with some of these characters that's been announced, and it looks fluid and it looks great. But I need to say this. Nintendo is petty as hell.
Always.
They're petty. So Nintendo comes in the middle of the Summer Game Fest, like, look, I got shit that you want. Come find me. I'm out. Show some trailers, some games, and we're gone. I'm like, I want more, Big Daddy. Show me more. It's like, come find me. You know where I be at.
So much money. They don't got it. They just gotta drop little seasoning.
They just be like, hey, if you want me, you know what I'm saying? If you want me, come find me. So I was really like, Nintendo, y'all petty as hell for that. But I respect it. But we're gonna keep it pushing. And then towards the end, I mean, because it was drawn out, I'm not even gonna lie. There was a couple things that were shown that I believe could have just been like in a certain part where we could just run through them. A lot of indie titles, but I want to give indie titles their platform and respect, because there are indie titles out there that do hold weight. And then the conversations in between were just drawn out, wasn't needed. So those weren't really enjoyable. And then, of course, unfortunately, towards the end of Summer Game Fest, we had Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog announce The Last of Us 1 remake for PS5. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. That game is phenomenal. That game looks great. And I cannot wait to experience that game on my PS5 with the updated graphics and experience that story once again, and then play through it and go into 2 as well, just to have that entire feel and get that story experience. But there has been, say it again.
No, you said there's been what?
There has been some controversy with the announcement of this game dropping. You will need to purchase this game at full price. And and like Dad Pat said, and it's in development for PC, so it's coming to PC. So all you PC lovers out there, you can have some fun. You can have games. You can turn, Joel into, I don't know, Robert Downey Jr. for all I care, and turn Ellie into Batman, and go through the story fighting Thomas the Train, because that's how your mods and stuff work.
Man, PC be having no fun mods, boy. You be seeing a role play VTRPs.
Absolutely,
Should be funny
as hell. But one thing that I'm really intrigued on is how people are taking this new price point for it. The price point for it, you're gonna have to pay the full price for this game. A lot of people believe it should have been a port, not just a port, but like really just an update to the one that you already have, maybe $30 at most. But the fact that they're saying you have to pay for a price for a game that's already been made for the PS3 and PS4, they're like, no, this is outlandish. This is crazy. How are you going to ask for more money like this? This is just money gouging from your community. This, that, and the third. And there's some points in there where I was like, I kind of agree with them. But at the same time, I'm like, they put a lot of work into updating this entire game. Nothing ain't free in this world. So I'm stuck in between. Oh yeah, I totally agree, G. So I have my takes on it, but at the same time, if you don't like it, vote with your wallet. Other things that were announced as well with The Last of Us at the end, they are going to release a full multiplayer game. It's not going to have any story, but it's a full multiplayer game. They didn't give any details, but they did drop a concept art for it. So definitely intrigued to see where that's going to go, because when they had the multiplayer on Last of Us 1, it was phenomenal. It was, I believe a lot of people say some of the best multiplayer game.
Better than the second one. Awesome.
Yeah,
Played that every day.
I heard it was phenomenal. So I'm really happy to see where they're going to come with this. And of course, they did they were releasing photos of the HBO series, The Last of Us, and they're staying true to form. They are looking great. Everything from the aesthetics, the environment, how they're going about it looks very similar, very close to the game itself. So I'm excited to where this game's gonna go. I mean, not this game, but how this show's gonna go.
I wonder if they're gonna stay true to like, like would they make it like a long series or would they make it like a long series closely related to like the game story, or are they gonna kind of like branch off? Like she's still gonna be the cure type stuff, but they gonna like add extra like, TV scenarios into it.
That I know there's been information leaked about that, but I'm not totally for sure for it, as I have not looked into thoroughly. Uh, I'm sick of spoilers. I'm sick of everything being leaked, so I just want to watch it. Two, that's more of a G question, for sure. But again, I want Dad Pat to sit his ass down and stop doing homework and enjoy his family time. So once he gets back from vacation, I'm definitely going to ask, Hammy, luck, welcome to the stream, big baby. So overall, Lady Gunner, because I know you didn't have the chance because it was working you like a slave or a redheaded stepchild at work.
I feel like a value slave. He be working me so hard that he be texting me, appreciate your hard work today. Can't wait to see you Monday. Like,
I hate this place. But overall, I will say I give Summer Games Fest as a whole out of 10. I'm gonna get a solid 4. Sony took all the hype. Sony's State of Play literally took all the hype away.
As they should.
And why do you say that? Why do you say Sony State of Play should take all the hype?
Better. Because Bethesda really don't really be making that many good games to me other than Skyrim and the BioWare. Oh no. Yeah. Bethesda just made Skyrim. BioWare, to me, best game they made is Dragon Age, all the way in the Xbox phase, Mass Effect, around Xbox One phase. Other than that, they haven't really been coming out with any good games for me other than like, their Game Pass. And that's it. So Sony been out here Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, they've been rumors of like a movie, Last of Us remakes, like Spider-Man's. Xbox turned that down. I don't got nothing else to say. Sony, PC, Sony area, Xbox way down here with Microsoft. Microsoft be flexing, but they all the way down there.
I feel that it's only I can respect that. I'm more optimistic. I want Xbox. I have high expectations. Since we're done with the Summer Game Fest, we can go ahead and transition to Xbox. I don't have high expectations anymore. Summer Game Fest definitely my how can I say this? Summer Games Fest expectations from Jeff tweets already had me like, oh, this is gonna be some 40. This is gonna be some 40 that I'm about to be smoking on. This ain't loud. So it's already there, but that was worse than 40. It was terrible.
It's that mid.
It's mid 40, and if you have mid 40, you might as well be smoking a Black and Mild or a cigarette. And I ain't talking about no Newports. You smoking them big reds. So that's how I felt. And with the track record of what Xbox has been showing, they're going to have a lot of great trailers. But the thing that I need to see from Xbox that needs to happen is game trailers with release dates and gameplay. Things that need to be there: Fable, Starfield need to be shown, need to have gameplay, need to have in detail talks about it. And I wouldn't, we already know they're delayed, but a window would be nice. Asking for too much? Maybe. But there's expectations that need to be met, Xbox. You guys did do a They did. Xbox did announce that Samsung, their TVs that they have that are coming out are going to have available Game Pass on there, the xCloud, where you can stream video games actually on your TV. So like Stadia, exactly like Stadia, where you can experience some of the Xbox games on your TV. I'm intrigued by it. You definitely have to have that top tier, phenomenal 4K type of internet speed, but I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I like playing my game on my console. I don't know about playing it on like a TV. So I mean, I still would try it out. I think that'd be like a, it's always nice to try new things. Right now, my main focus is getting a Switch and a Oculus, but I might try the little TV thing. Right now, I'm trying to do virtual reality worlds right now, but
You need to get a Switch because when Pokemon comes around,
that's not go right now. Next paycheck, I'm finna have that Switch ship right over. And I just gotta get Pokemon pre-ordered.
exactly, and then we will be training, and me and Greg will break down the understanding of Pokemon doubles, and we will make you into a god, and then you will join our league, and we will dominate everyone. Do you understand this?
I understand, Master.
Yes, Lechonk is the
Let's
chosen one.
chunk out.
Exactly, everyone has a Lechonk of their team.
Every
That
time
is
somebody leave, let's chunk out.
exactly one and only Lechonk. But Xbox, I'm pretty excited for. Everyone tune in tomorrow. We also will be streaming that. Lady Gunner, will you be available to stream with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll have Lady Gunner.
What time?
It will be. We'll be running up at. We'll be starting up at 12:30. Show starts at 1.
I might be a little late. My sister leaves for. I might be here right on time. My sister leaves for Purdue, and I
Okay,
want to say goodbye and stuff. So she's
absolutely,
leaving at like 11 in the morning, and it's just gonna take me 45 minutes to get back home. So I might make it like 12:50, just in time. But I'll pop up.
absolutely. Just let me know. If not, I'll be here streaming with as well alongside with Four Eyes. We had him with the Sony State of Play. It was a great experience, and I cannot wait for you guys to tune in on that. So guys, I know I'm going through a couple things kind of fast, but it is 95 degrees in my room right now because our AC is broke and I'm hot. So on to the next one. I really want to talk about Capcom really out here showing that they flexing, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, Cappy.
Capcom is really out here showing why they deserve to be number one and one of the top studios to be messing with and doing things for, because they're giving you nothing but fire ass hits outside of Street Fighter 5. They haven't missed. They have not missed. You have the Resident Evil remake that's coming back. You have fucking Monster Hunter. You have Street Fighter 6. That looks great. Do you understand how beautiful Street Fighter 6 looks? It's to the point where Kyle's coming back to play fighting. Well, coming back to play fighting games. Kyle doesn't play fighting games. Kyle plays he played Apex, Destiny, and things he plays on Buzzing with the Boys.
Play fighting games, and he coming into the arena.
He coming in the arena and
let me see what this Capcom Street Fighter, because it looked amazing with these amazing graphics it's talking about.
Oh man, it looks great. And how from one of the videos I showed for Maximilian, and what I saw myself, that I believe I told Greg, the characters look heavy, in a sense of heavy where it just feels like weight. They're actually weighted characters where you can see the difference in movement. And some of them, Guile looks extremely heavy. Guile looks like if he punches you in the chest, you're going to feel your soul bounce around. It's uncomfortable. The man's arms are massive as hell. But I'm extremely excited, very interested in what Capcom has to bring, because, I mean, again, outside of Street Fighter 5, they do have the Resident Evil that's going to do numbers. And then you have Monster Hunter, the DLC that's coming on for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Capcom out here giving us nothing but banger after banger after banger, and it's absolutely beautiful. And
I don't think Capcom never did a bad job on the game, really, to me personally.
they haven't missed in quite some time. Capcom had a
Mm-hmm.
moment where he slipped up, but Capcom hasn't missed for a minute, and it has been a beautiful journey watching them come back to grace. People showing an interest in what they're doing, staying involved, staying intrigued. So I'm loving every single moment of it. Hold on.
Dang, it's so hot in there. This man thirsty on the street.
Man, I like Dad Pat said, Capcom needs Street Fighter 60. There's another thing that's been rumored about Street Fighter 6 that I need to say, and I hope I want to see his reaction. I want to see your reaction, Dad Pat, when I say this. Rumor has it, Street Fighter 6 has rollback netcode. Take that as you want. If this is true, Street Fighter 6 is about to run the game. Rollback netcode is needed for all fighting games. You need it for online play. It's going, oh my God. If that rumor falls through, I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be happy. I'm always going to be playing that damn game. It's going to be a minimum of 2 hours a day with me, like I did with Mortal Kombat X. I'm going to be in the dojo. Nick, what are you doing? In the dojo. Your daughter has something to do. I'm in the dojo. Your son needs to go to school. I'm in the dojo. We're hungry. I'm in the dojo. The house is on fire. I'm in the dojo. I am in the dojo. Do you understand me? I mean, it should be the standard. You're absolutely right, but it hasn't been the standard. So my thing is, if Xbox, I'm sorry, if Capcom does this, Street Fighter 6 does this, it forces, for some reason, everyone's going to follow suit. It's what needs to happen. And like you said, bring Mega Man announcement back, return to Cap God status. Right now, they're demi lords. They're Elden Lords. I will give them the title of Elden Lords. They're out here killing the game. They're slaughtering their competition. They see no one in their path.
I'm not getting excited for it. It should be standard in 2020. Dang.
He's absolutely right. For fighting games, it should be the standard. It should absolutely be the standard. He's not lying. I'm tired for drop frames. I'm tired of lags. It needs to be the absolute standard. Oh, Japan's just announced there will be Street Fighter 6 news after the top 16 and the Capcom World Street Fighter 5 World Cup. Interesting. I will be World Tour. Sorry. That's going to be announced here later on today, which I'm going to be watching after this downstairs in a very cool area. It's 98 degrees in this fucking room, y'all. Hot. Other things that were announced throughout this week was 2 beautiful movie announcements. One was a trailer, one was an announcement.
Black Adam.
Black Adam looks absolutely.
I guess, do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Dwayne Johnson actually looks really good.
It's Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson finna kill it. He better kill this movie. I'm being positive. He's finna kill this movie because
he looks. I mean, he told the people to take out the muscle padding that they put, well, the muscle like stuff in the suit that give people the pecs and whatnot.
He don't even need it.
No, he said take it out. I want to show y'all what I do on my own. Focus. He's in the gym.
It's my drive. It's my power.
Oh dear God, no, she did not.
We stay hungry. We devour. Man, he's serious.
He's dead ass. So The Rock actually, he looks really good. And oh my God, Black Adam. I mean, yeah, Black Adam looks great. The Rock, phenomenal. He fits that character. Did you see my man Hawkman? Did you see him?
Oh yeah.
Did you see Dr. Fate?
He stood there. His wings was like.
You see Dr. Fate? Dr. Fate's in there. Oh my God, this is.
Bro, my first thing is, imagine being a pedestrian In a world of superheroes, like you just walking down the street, also somebody come flying, your car go, poof, and all these rocks are flying everywhere. And you're just in there like, bro, my car.
I'm so excited, Lady Gunner, for this
But yeah,
damn movie. This is going to be, I believe, this movie, if everything goes well, and it was exciting as the trailer, it's going to be like Wonder Woman's first movie. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be hype. It's going to be kicking
did you
ass.
see the trailer part while he was flying, and then the dude in the jet was like, go down, and he just punched his wing, and then,
Yeah, because Black Adam's not a good guy.
yeah.
I really hope they don't try to like turn this man into someone that needs to be like an anti-hero. No, he's not that. He's a bad guy. Him and Shazam, or what's his name now? No,
Yes,
this is Shazam. Because it was usually Mr. Marvel. Captain Marvel. No. Yeah. Something like that.
They probably gonna make him like an anti-hero at the end.
For
Unless they
what?
leave it up like a part 2.
But why would you do that? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that at all.
But what I'm mainly excited to see, 'cause I don't think they're gonna do that with Scarlet Witch, but I feel like they will do that with Black Adam.
There's no need because he's not a superhero. I mean, he's not nowhere near a superhero. He's a fucking villain. He kills people. Yeah, Shazam. He's gonna kill people. He is a murderer. It was him versus Shazam in a movie. They got the thump, they got the bumping, they got the throwing hands. They don't like each other. These are bad people. Okay? People are not nice to each other. They don't like each other. They throw hands. Shazam's a good hero.
Insurance and that word, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shazam's a good guy. Superman's a good guy. Black Adam is not a good guy. He is a villain. He kills people. He throws hands. I want him to be in it. And that was another thing in the Summer Game Fest that I didn't like. That random ass. I mean, like, I enjoy The Rock being there and talking. Like, it's The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, do your thing. You're my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the middle of Summer Game Fest talking about your trailer movie. Bro, move out the way. I don't need to see this.
We're not here for the movies. We're not here for the movies.
Not at all.
But we're not here for the movie.
At all. So I'm excited. Can't wait to see it. Really, I really cannot wait to see that damn movie. And that will be a movie that I'm not going to see at midnight. I'm going to wait until Monday to see it in the middle of the day at like 11 o'clock where the movie theater's empty. Everyone's at home and it's quiet and peaceful. Another movie.
I agree with you, Rob, but I think they're gonna reverse that. He's gonna be the bad guy throughout the movie because his son got killed, but then he might turn anti. You know, people about to die. He might try to like save a bunch of people at the end. That's the feeling I get.
Save no one. Allow the world to crumble. Give me a villain.
You sound like, is your villain arc coming up? Is that what's going on right now?
Fortunately, my villain arc's already been here, Lady Gunner. I sat through JavaScript for 2 years. I already a villain. Talking about as it started, nigga, it's been here. It's
still going.
Right. Nigga, it's been here. I don't know what the hell you talking about. So another thing that we have, another movie announcement that we have is Joker 2. The director of Joker 1 sent the script out, and there was a picture of Joakim Noah, the lead actor for Joker, reading the script. And I'm excited. I thought Joker was a phenomenal movie. I thought it was great. It's the Taxi, but again, it's a great movie.
Don't judge me, but I didn't watch the first one because
what?
It didn't look interesting to me.
Oh my God, you need to watch it.
Nobody's beating Heath Ledger as a Joker, so I was just like,
it's not even about him beating Heath Ledger. They're in their own particular lanes, and when it comes to the Joker. So when I say this is, you need to take it because there will never be another Joker movie with Heath Ledger in it, no matter what.
Yeah,
he's gone. He did a phenomenal job for what was given to him. That was it. Couldn't build on it.
Does he just be looking like, I don't know, like I like the Joker off of Suicide Squad. This one, he just looked like I mean, I guess he's supposed to because the Joker is mentally unstable, but he really put the M in mentally unstable, bro. Like he be making me. I be sitting here like looking at the trailer because I was like, should I watch this? And I was like, no, I feel like I need to go to a psychiatrist. Like this, get this,
But if
this.
you watch it, you will realize all that is a complete. So, do you care about spoilers? Because you don't care about this one.
Only on like only on like stuff I'm watching.
Okay, so with
But
this one, everything's a complete lie. It's a fabrication of his own mentality, which is the Joker. One of the biggest gripes that everyone in this movie that was going before the movie came out was Joker's origin story. He doesn't have an origin story. Blase this and the third. We don't need one. Why y'all trying to give him? It's going to ruin who the character is. Now, if you actually watch the story, there was throughout the movie, he ended up going to figure out who his mom was, and trying to find his backstory. Mom was a complete sociopath. She was psychotic as fuck. She needed true medicine because this bitch thought her and Thomas Wayne had a thing going on in her mind. You know, getting in, loving each other, kissing. Ooh, yeah. And she had a baby by him. Wasn't the case. Heath Ledger.
If it was, because that would make the Batman and Joker brothers.
Brothers, exactly. So in this one, the Joker was an adopted child with no origin. No one knows his name. No one knows where he came from. So he was just a beaten child with no history, no memory of it. Who's the Joker that anyone knows? We don't know his origin story. We don't know who he is. So he goes off the deep end, kills her, and then he goes on this entire rampage. Now, when you get to the end, he does this sick laugh. Or it's like he's in a dream area, dream state. And we're thinking, he was talking to the psychiatrist that was actually in the mental house. So we're sitting there thinking, was this entire story a lie that he was just telling us? That is great. And how do you build on that for part 2? Become a sick, even sicker individual. You've already killed. We already know you're mentally crazy. Dive into your Joker bag. Become someone. Go after Gotham. Give Gotham the good origin story of villainism. Become chaos. Yeah, I said it.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out this weekend.
Oh man, it's a great movie. I thought it was phenomenal.
With Quan Phoenix.
Exactly. Now you see where I'm coming from. So I'm intrigued. I'm extremely happy. I want to know where it's going to go and how far it's going to go. And then for our last, well, no, we got a couple more. For our last major topic is a rumor about my boy, the greatest game director of all time, Big Daddy himself, Hideo Kojima. Has been rumored to be working on a horror game called Overdose. Hey, Lady Gunner, you gonna play with us? You wanna play some Overdose? You wanna go ahead and hit that Jamie Foxx song?
You had me until you said horror game. I'm like,
You wanna go ahead and hit that Jamie Foxx song? Overdose? You wanna overdose with us?
It depends on what kind of, like, is it like a space horror game?
No idea. Hideo Kojima is the type of guy that keeps all types of everything close to chest. And if it's a rumor, you have to take that rumor with a grain of salt. You do. Because you have no idea what he's working on. You have no idea what he's doing.
Most rumors been true about Hideo Kojima though, right?
No. Well, if Young, yeah, is pretty spot on. But you will have to know him. What breadcrumbs he's leaving out, what he's confirming, because in this he actually told the guy who reported the rumor to go ahead and take this down.
Oh no, man. We gotta see. I do wanna watch and see that CP game. I don't know about backing up and dying into an engine.
Ah, yeah.
That happens. I'm like, all right, all right, I catch. I don't know if y'all seen that SpongeBob movie. You like, all right, catch y'all later. 'Cause that's gonna be the last time I play that game. That's something that man, it's a monster coming at me and I just take 2 steps back, dies my engine. All right, okay. I see what's going on here.
But it's good though because you know Hideo Kojima was the guy, the game director for PT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which PT was going to be Silent Hill, but Konami, you know, and him, they broke up,
Yeah.
and PT was terrifying, and that was just an endless loop of a house. That's all that
Did they even
was.
have the game for that? Because I don't think I even got the game. I played the beta. Yeah, I remember that. I
No, it was
remember
just
that
a
going
demo.
through a door.
It was just a demo.
That
It was
they
just a
need to
demo.
make that into a game because I got kind of far. You go
Oh,
through it's just a house, then you go again, the picture's gone, then you come again, you see somebody move, then you go again, it's a baby, a fetus crying in the sink. I remember that game.
oh yeah.
I got scared of that. It wasn't even no jump scares. I was like, ah, yeah, nah,
Oh, the sound of the baby crying, the sound of
yes.
the radio going on, and then so if
Then
you
you turn the radio off, like, why is this coming on? Please.
and then so you see the lady because you're basically battling her. There was one point after, so you remember when the lamp fell in front of you?
Yeah.
If you turned around and looked up on the stairs, she was standing right there, and she
Bro, you
walked.
scared me. I'm not even playing the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I
it's
see.
terrifying. I can send you the link to the video. It's great. That was just that was a loop that he put together.
That man's sick.
Man, that would have been a great game. So for anyone who's been watching our show so far, who actually been in ties with us, did anyone catch the Summer Game Fest? What's your takes on it? How did you feel? Was it good? What were some of the things you want to play? What were some of the disappointments, games that should have been announced? And how do you feel towards Xbox and Bethesda? What they're going to show for tomorrow? What are you guys expecting? What should they show? What shouldn't they show? And things like that. And before we go into our recommendations and go towards the rest of the show, I want to talk about the beautifulness of what's coming up upon us, y'all. Anime season is near. We have a few months, but anime season is coming. And it's coming fast.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach,
Hunter Hunter.
Hunter has returned. We don't know about the anime, but the manga's back.
Everybody's been saying it's gonna be based off of not Kyo's, Kurapika's
It is.
art.
It is. When you think about it, so when you look at Hunter x Hunter and you go through the story, and I mean, let's just go by the anime that the remake in 2011. Gon's story is done. There's nothing else we really need to go off with Gon. He found his dad. He got his end goal. He was able to sit with his father, made friends with a group of people that he loves. Everything that he wanted to set out to do and achieve, he did. Kurapika's still out there. He got things to handle. He got people to see. He got names to pull up on. It's gang up in this piece.
This gonna be an interesting arc.
Oh man, there is a bunch of things that's going to happen because we're on the Dark Continent and we're going to dive deeper into the Dark Continent and everything that comes with it. I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but we get more Ging, Gon's dad, Kurapika, of course, and then we get Netero's son. Not Netero, I think. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Beyond Netero, I'm sorry. Beyond Netero. So, absolutely. Don Freeze is one of those where I'm just like, I just want that. Then we get there's a lot going on because there's this battle between princes and they get their own like beast. And then a lot of them are sick and killers. So I'm really intrigued on that. But again, we have One Punch Man. We have My Hero coming back. And there's so many animes that's coming out during during the fourth quarter of the year that I'm really excited for, that people need to try and sit out. One thing that is going to be showing this year, Lady Gunner, I know you don't read mangas like that, but be on the lookout for this show called Blue Lock. This shit
What's it about?
It is a soccer, football anime. Did you watch Haiku?
I watched bits and pieces of it.
Did you watch Kuroko's No Basket?
Mm-mm.
Do you watch?
Look, man, I just started anime, and now you trying to get me into the sports. I ain't seen anything that has to do with sports. I ain't seen no sports anime.
Oh my God, Lady Gunner, you need to dive deep into it. It is phenomenal. I love it. It's great. The story's intriguing, and I love Mr. Ego. He's training these kids. He's basically putting these kids through hell to show their true abilities, their aspects of what they're going through in life. Put it on the field, put everything forth, and become the best striker in the world. Because long story short, Japan sucks. They're a third rated type of soccer nation, and they're tired of being third rated.
That's awesome. I made a soccer anime. We're the best,
man. So this guy's basically said, hey, we're going to make this basic prison style type of training camp. We're going to put these kids through the ringer, and we're going to create the best striker possible and produce the best striker. And his methods is just so, yes, I fuck around, I do it myself. But everyone be on the lookout for Blue Lock. It's going to come out. It's going to be beautiful. Oh yeah, another thing that's been leaked. There has been, be careful. I shared, be careful. The leaks for Dragon Ball, the next Dragon Ball movie, have been out there. Photos of new.
Yeah, do y'all want spoilers of what he's finna look like? Because I seen it.
Oh man, I know what he's gonna look like. I know why he's gonna turn that way. Who forced him to turn that way? And Piccolo. Like, Piccolo got a new form. Gohan got a new form.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Oh,
what
bro.
is it? Oh, well, I don't know. Let me just text me and tell me what it is.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to Chad. I'll send it to you. But the leaks for the new Dragon Ball movie has been out. So be on the lookout for those. If you means Dragon Ball movie, no one cares about leaks. We just want to see why and how it happened. It's Dragon Ball.
I'm trying to see the power up.
That's it. So with that, before we wrap it up, let's go ahead and do our recommendations. Lady Gunner.
I'm gonna say my recommendation is Face Your Fears. I have a fear of horror video games, so I'm gonna do Resident Evil 4 remake. I ain't finna do no Evil Within, nothing like that. Nothing. Don't overexert yourself, but I'm gonna start off with a little Resident Evil, not 7 or Bio or 8. Nah, but I start a little, little co-op here and there.
Respect that. I respect that.
What's your recommendation?
My recommendation for today is read mangas, be great, achieve greatness. Well, no, that's not my recommendation. Accept the challenges and be true to who you are. That's it. Because people will challenge you, people will try to imitate you, people will try to talk trash about you. Realize when they do that, they admire you. They follow your every move. No matter how much trash they want to talk, say about you, you are the standard in their lives. Accept the position. Send out a challenge. Be true to you.
I would read mangas, but I just love the animation. Like,
oh yeah, no, you don't have to read mangas. No, that's just something I do because I'm.
Yeah, you like, I don't know. I feel like you be beating everybody else to the punch. Like, I like watching it with everybody at the same time, and then we all just be hyped. Or like, Promise Neverland. I ain't read the manga. I might though. That might be the only manga I read because they did season 2 terrible.
You have no idea, Lady Hunter.
Everybody tell me it's a whole, like, they cut out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, what? Why? This is amazing.
Lady Gunner.
He's just gonna rush through it, huh?
Lady Gunner, when I tell you, Promise Neverland was my favorite anticipated anime that I was looking.
I had to be at work at 5 in the morning. I'm binge watching to 2:30, 3 in the morning, and then I go to sleep because I like, this is so good. I can't. I gotta finish. What happens to Emma? Like,
what happened in season 2 pissed me the absolute fuck off.
yeah, I mean, I stopped midway. I was like, you know what?
It dragged. So in season 2, what you remember the hideout that they went to?
Mm-hmm.
There was a complete character that they cut out. A complete character that they cut out. On top of one of the best arcs that they had in Goldie Pond. I'm talking about, and one of the probably, this guy could have been one of the best villains of that era. One of the best villains. This man was sick. He was like, I'm have this timer. When it's done, I'm coming to hunt you. Enjoy. Oh. I'm like, fear has set. I'm reading and sweating. Fear has set in because this man is a bone. It is. He's their number. You know how in how everything's set up in that world, correct?
Yeah.
He's their number one hunter. He's their number one go-to guy who gets shit done.
I'm finna go ahead and just get the manga because
get the Shonen app. Get the Shonen app. I'll fuck around reading with you again. I love that story.
All right, cause
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's great. But before we get to rambling and we can just talk about anything random like this, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. It's been a great, though short show, because tomorrow we're going to be here for the Bethesda event. Please tune in. It will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time would that be for me? Like 11 my time, Mountain, Pacific. I don't know what the hell time's on my end. It flips. But go ahead, tune in. It will be myself, Lady Gunner, and of my course, Four Eyes. We cannot wait to review. Hopefully, Xbox proves all is wrong and blow expectations through the water. Thank you, Roz. Thank you, T.
Like my one friend Kyle said, he said if they don't show Fable, throw the whole thing away.
Throw the whole thing away. Summer Game Fest was a complete utter fail. And then next week we also will be streaming the Capcom event. I'll probably do that one solo because it's during while everyone's at work, and then I could just suffer by getting up early and doing it myself because what's sleep to a man in depression. But anywho, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. You guys have been phenomenal. And all those who've been in the chat, like I said, you guys deserve the heartiest gang. Thank you.
Gang.
Thank you. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.
Yeah, this